All right. As we get ready for our two finals, we will reintroduce all of the representing countries here, all 6 in action. Of course, 6 days of play. This is day número 2. Kyle Montgomery, a.k.a. The Voice, is in your ear. Argentina, Chile, Estados Unidos. The first international event held here in Santo Domingo, La Capital. These players playing with the pride of their country on their chest and the pride of their families on their back. A proud group they are. Puerto Rico now joins the other countries. Venezuela. And last but not least, Dominican Republic. They've looked good here day 2. The men's team, we will see them one more time. Will they have what it takes to get it done against the United States? Mucho respecto to Santo Domingo, the city, and the country of Dominican Republic. Happy to be here. An outstanding place to host this first international event here in the capital. And we will get back to the action here momentarily, but we had to show our love and our respect to the Dominican Republic playing host here, this Nations League event. Of course, Santo Domingo, the capital of the Dominican Republic and one of the Caribbean's oldest cities. It's got a historic core, and when you go to the Zona Colonial, buildings that date back to the 1500s, including the cathedral, which was the first built in the New World. I didn't know that when I came here.
Sorry for not speaking Spanish. My Spanish is just not good enough, so I will try in English. On behalf of FIBA, it's an honor and a pleasure to thank especially the Dominican Republic, the Federation, all the other entities, FIBA Americas, Blessed Ballers, for hosting this competition for the very first time in the Americas. I think it's a very important step forward for this However, it puts the federations into a position where they can qualify for World Cups and for Olympic qualifying tournaments, which is a big dream of probably every player and every federation. And again, the most important thing, I think, is to say thank you. Thank you for hosting. Thank you for making this possible. Thank you for your commitment, for all the passion that you put in our sport. I think I do not only speak for FIBA, I also speak for the players who surely understand that it needs guys like you to let them play. Thanks a lot. To the teams, thanks for coming. I know it's not easy for all of you, but we really appreciate and we wish you the best of luck for the next 4 days. Thank you.
Could not have said it better myself.
Director de Desarrollo FIBA 3x3 por estas palabras. Y entonces en este momento vamos a invitar al señor Rafael Uribe, quien es el presidente de la Federación Dominicana de Baloncesto, quien tendrá la bienvenida al país de todas las delegaciones. Adelante, señor Rafael.
Sí, buenas noches. Robert, gracias por estar aquí con nosotros. También al presidente, siempre presidente, Luis Mejía, miembro del Comité Olímpico. También a Camilo, gracias por estar aquí, Viva América, a Edgar, también a cada uno de ustedes, representantes de los diferentes países, todo el staff, a los organizadores. Queremos darle las gracias a todos su presencia desde Norteamérica, desde Sudamérica. Tenemos Norteamérica, Estados Unidos, Sudamérica, Argentina, Chile y Venezuela, y desde el Caribe nuestros hermanos de Puerto Rico. Queremos darle las gracias por su presencia y en esta Liga de Naciones 3x3 le queremos dar la cordial bienvenida y decirle que América está unido a través del 3x3, porque el 3x3 ya es un deporte olímpico, un deporte que está tocando las puertas de ser del baloncesto de las calles a ser ya un baloncesto olímpico. La República Dominicana en pocos momentos tenemos 2 participaciones mundialistas en Hungría y en Rumanía, y también AmeriCup, que vamos a hacer masculino y femenino en Miami, y eso es que el 3x3 ya es una realidad. Así que le damos las gracias por su presencia y decirle a Robert y a todo el staff de FIBA América que República Dominicana siempre va a apoyar el 3x3 porque es una realidad. Así que muchas gracias y espero que tengan buena hospitalidad aquí en la República Dominicana. Quisqueya la Bella. Muchas gracias.
Ahí estaban las palabras del señor Rafael Uribe, quien es el presidente de la Federación Dominicana de Baloncesto. Ahora sí ya invitamos a las selecciones a que pueden entonces volver a sus lugares, porque ya va a iniciar la gran final en masculino y femenino. Thank you a todos por estar aquí con nosotros.
So muchas gracias to Rafael Uribe, as well as Robert Reiblinger of FIBA 3x3. Kind words and welcoming the countries to this event. And I speak for us all when I say we're honored to be here. And what a city to have this debut held here in Santo Domingo. We still got some unfinished business. That's right. We got our women's final coming up first, and then our men's final coming up next. Will the USA go back-to-back for the women? We're going to find out. They matched up against Argentina yesterday, pulled it out late. 1-point victory. Different teams today. We don't know if they're going to provide different results. We will find out in the next 10 minutes or so as we are all set to get underway. 2 more 10-minute sprints remain here. Day 2 of 6 here in Santo Domingo. It's The Voice in your ear, Kyle Montgomery, at 3x3 The Voice. We having some fun. It's only set to get better. Today, day 2 has been crazy. It has been packed with highlights, crossovers, dunks, dimes, blocks. These 3x3 youth, there's a lot to be encouraged about when you start looking at the surveying the future of this game, especially here in the Americas. It is loaded. There's a bevy, a multitude of talent here in the Americas, and we are seeing it on full display. Maybe the stars of the future emerging here in Santo Domingo. We find out who is going to get it done here with the big stakes. Argentina will take the court first. Only one change to their roster, adding Paulina Villanueva. She's out there with Camila Peri, Malvina D'Agostino, and Sofia Acevedo. They played in the final yesterday, with the exception of Villanueva. Will she be the difference maker this time around? That's the question at hand for Argentina. This United States team, they have been unbeatable. Both of these teams come into this contest 2-0. And now the American quartet has taken the court. How about Kayla Wells in their final pool play game? She was wet as a whale. She hit back-to-back-to-back twos. She's out with Madeline Westbeld and Alyssa Utsby. Madison Segrist, the new addition today, along with Wells. Although Wells is not new to 3x3, we've seen her on the circuit the past couple of years. And USA trying to win again. Stop number 2. They'll have the coin flip. Whoever wins that will very likely start with possession. United States' size has really caused issues for their competitors so far. Not just the size, but the skill. These are tall players, long players who are also quick. They have the dexterity to keep up with the smaller guards, and they protect the rim like they cell phone passwords. You are not getting in there. But one thing about Argentina, they are crafty on the perimeter with the ball. They can get a step on you. And this is a pretty proficient shooting team as well. When you look at the guard play, Villanueva has really added something to this Argentina team in terms of the shooting. Peri she's like a Swiss Army knife. I mean, she does a little bit of it all. She can shoot, she can drive, she can pass. Acevedo has proven to be a problem as well, stepping up in big moments, hitting big shots for her team. Yesterday in the final, she was incredible. And D'Agostino, she's doing all the dirty work underneath, grabbing the rebounds. She's got a soft touch within about 10 feet of the rim. So this Argentina team is not a team to be slept on. And USA, a fairly new collection of players put together here. And they're hoping that it's the right mix for them to get another win. I got some time to find out. As again, we'll be playing for 6 days here, and you'll see a mismatch of different players. The rosters change, as you see today. 2 new American ads, 1 new Argentinian ad. 6 days of action here in Santo Domingo. Day number 2 coming to a close. These are the top 2.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3 por 3. Vamos allá.
All right, it's on and popping. Let's go. Down low they go. Utsby is able to draw the foul without a problem. USA women took care of Puerto Rico first with a 5-point win, and then they got a 21-3 win over Dominican Republic. Argentina, they draw first blood. Oh, well, they draw second blood, actually, but the biggest shot is worth 2. 2-1 lead. Early on. USA has gotten used to weathering the storm. The team yesterday had to make some tough plays late in order to pull that out. It ended up being Aaliyah Moore who gave them that 1-point victory with a big rebound, score with the foul late. And that's what propelled the United States to a victory. Now they're locked in a 2-2 tie. Oh, she's getting tricky with it. No. Slapped from Siegrist. She was not having it. Now Wells will take over top of the key. Villanueva defending. Westbeld. D'Agostino got a hand on that one. So D'Agostino, she does have the size to hold her own down low. We'll see how the USA defends the perimeter here. Villanueva will speed it down low. D'Agostino will turn around and go off the window. 1-point lead for Argentina. Ustby gets it down low as Westbeld puts some English on that one. It goes off the square and in. Oh, Acevedo crossed her, but she couldn't sauce her. That's going to go off of blue and over to white. "11 conferences this year on the U23 Nations League circuit. I believe this is conference number 3. 3 of 11. So still a lot of U23 Nations League action to be played before we get to that Constanta final in Romania. Top 2 will lock down spots there once we get through the 6 days of action. Peri, shoulder fake. Oh, what a finish. Delicioso. Oh, nice turnaround there from Siegrist. She's utilizing that size and that touch. Peri putting pressure on her, and that time Peri is going to draw the foul. She just scored a tough bucket on the inside, and this is what I was saying with the guard play of Argentina. When they start going downhill, they got some quickness, and they know how to finish in traffic. Petty, no, too strong. It's gonna be blue ball off white. For Argentina, they started off with a 21-4 win over Chile, and then they go on to win 19-7 over Venezuela. That's how they landed here in the final. Wells couldn't land the mid-range J. Petty moving to the right, dipping the shoulder. Does not come away with the bucket. Now she's going to have to try to check Westbeld here. Westbeld more comfortable playing down there on the block, so is Siegrist. That shot short. Westbeld will come away with the rebound. She'll reestablish post position and puts up a wild shot. Petty will track it down. Here's Venezuela. Villanueva, excuse me. Villanueva waves bye-bye. First step was fast. She pokes that one away. That'll leave 8 seconds to shoot for USA. Wells receives the package. Couldn't deliver at first. She's called for the offensive foul. Used the offhand to push off a little bit. That's recognized and whistled. So ball back over to Acevedo and company. Here's Acevedo. Quick move. She put Wells in the rear view and finished with the Frito lay. Wells will now swing it over to West Bell. West Bell can't ring the bell. Ricochets off the iron. Acevedo crossed her and didn't even look both ways, but she couldn't finish with the layup. So it was almost a play worth talking about. Instead, USA on the attack. West Bell to Wells. Wells, she is locked and loaded. She pulls the trigger and connects on the two-piece. Acevedo, she's a wizard with that ball in her hand. Nearly got that one to go, but it comes up short. Villanueva, Hezzy behind the back, working on Wells. She's got nowhere to go. Oh, but up. All in her face like exfoliate. It's 8-7. Wells will try to give her something back. That is her hot spot. She don't need no VPN. 10-7. Double foul call that was away from the ball. As we reach a media timeout, it's 10-7 USA on the strength of the wrist of Kayla Wells. The Wells is never dry when she's got the rock in her hand. She's off to another hot start here. But USA find themselves in a battle. Argentina had to battle back in yesterday's final. Only a 3-point difference here. You know anything about 3x3? You know the 12-second shot clocks give you a lot of possessions. Each team average just under 50 possessions. So they're going to get opportunities. Dangerous pass, Acevedo. She's got the rock in hand, high arc on the release. Foul behind that 2-point arc. So Acevedo is going to shoot a couple here. That's the 4th foul on Estados Unidos. Acevedo makes good on the first. She'll pull her team within 2. She can trim the lead to 1 with a make here, and she gets that one to go. It's like a layup for her. Very consistent free throw shooter. An important part of a 10-minute sprint to 21. That's a foul as Utsby was heading to the rack. A shooting foul. So up steps Utsby, and she's going to get that one to rattle in. Nobody there to check Acevedo. Shooter's touch. 11-11. Segas couldn't get it to go. Utsby, though, she is everywhere like Adams. 1-point game. Acevedo, she is out here cooking. She don't need no apron. Chef Acevedo giving him that work. Segrist, no. West Bell, also a no. Trying again, and I'll say it again, it's a no. 12-12, Petty, nowhere to go. That pass is stolen. Segrist will quickly get it to Utsby. Utsby over to West Bell, and West Bell is fouled. West Bell, a junior at Notre Dame. And she splashes the free throw. It's going to give the Americans a 1-point advantage. Villanueva thought about the 2, but some good closeout D prevents the shot. D'Agostino might have got away with one there. In any case, USA back on the attack. Kayla Wells. K-Dub. She's a bucket and a half. Long hair, don't care. (14-12) at the moment. And the A&M great steps up to the line, and she's going to knock it down. She was one of the most efficient scorers in Aggie history. the second highest percentage from beyond the arc, 38%. Speaking of Kayla Wells, but we ain't talking about her right now. It's all about Acevedo. She is going off like the fire alarm. They have not been able to extinguish her offense to this point, as Acevedo has used that quickness to the fullest, and she will knock in the free throw. Has not missed one of those yet, and a big reason why Argentina is trailing only by 1. Foul White. I think Acevedo is called on that one. That is number 7. So that means 2 free throws will now come, courtesy of Maddie Siegrist, making her debut. And the Villanova product is 2 for 2. United States closing in. This is a 10-minute sprint to 21. They need 4. Acevedo drops it off, but that's out of bounds off of Team USA. So the Argentinians will get it back. Acevedo. She got the green light for sure. Quick to pull the trigger. Stays in front of Us Be Well, West Bell. She moves to the left and she's wet. And she shreds the threads from mid-range. It's 18-14 now. And it looks like D'Agostino tweaked an ankle or something. She's going to check out. Villanueva will come in. Villanueva moving right, crossover, got her cookies took. West Bell drops it down to Siegrist. Not a problem. That's easy money. USA's lead now at 5. Acevedo, let's see what she's got up her sleeve. Try to slick pass, it's deflected. West Bell wants that rock. I heard that correctly. It sounded like White, a foul on White holding. So if I heard that correctly, then obviously that'll be Estados Unidos' ball coming out of this break. An 8th foul. Yep, that was an 8th foul on Argentina. They didn't understand the call at the moment. But that was Acevedo that got whistled on that foul. West Bell, game point for Estados Unidos. And it is looking like Team USA for the women are going to win back-to-back stops. They won day 1. Day 2 could be over right here, right now, and West Bell does the honors. She waves adios to Argentina. USA exhibiting their dominance here in Santo Domingo as they win the first 2 stops in the women's competition. Argentina come up short again. So back-to-back days, we've seen the same 2 countries in the final. But it's all about Team USA again today. But Argentina is doing well. Getting to the final and giving themselves an opportunity to potentially play in that Constanta final coming up next month, September 13th and 14th. 4 more days of action, so we won't officially crown the champions until after that 6th stop, and we accumulate all of the results. Look back at the highlights in this one. It was highlight filled, close game early. And then Kayla Wells said, I've had enough of this. Kayla Wells had a stretch where she took over. Acevedo was incredible. Really the whole game for Argentina. She was in her bag like Aunt Jemima's pancake mix. But she didn't have the recipe for success against the Americans. West Bell's final free throw and the bye-bye wave. See you later. Thanks for playing. USA, get it done. Can they get it done again? This time, it's up to the men. We find out now as the American men hit the court first. You got the Butler Bros, along with Khalid Thomas out of Portland State, and Keaton Wallace, a fringe NBAer.
Del equipo dominicano, Raymond Bastardo.
All right, we know who the crowd is going to be behind in this one. There's no question. They are rocking with the home-standing República Dominicanos. Jose Rodriguez, the third to hit the court. Well, actually not him. There he is. He's the fourth to hit the court. He's ready to go. With Raymond Bastardo, Luisman Ferreras, and Juan Betances.
De la gran final masculina en el 3x3 en la Liga de Naciones 2022.
So they'll get it warmed up. Not that these young fellas need to warm up. See, when you get my age, you got to stretch 2 times. You got to rest 3 days before you play a game. Some of these players are playing 6 consecutive days. But each federation has brought plenty of enforcement, so they're able to, again, mix and match those rosters and make sure that there are some players that get rest. Yesterday we saw Keaton Wallace compete. We saw Austin Butler compete. Those two are carryovers from yesterday's roster that went 1-1. Did not play in the final yesterday. Lost to Puerto Rico. But now this version of the United States roster is here with a chance to join the women in the winner's circle. Dominican Republic have had some crazy games today. They went all the way to overtime after having a 9-point lead against Puerto Rico. The Puerto Ricans came all the way back and nearly stole one. But credit to the Dominican Republic for holding them off. So after that win for Dominican Republic, they took care of business against Chile, 21-16 in our last pool play game. That's how they come in undefeated. The USA men with a 21-9 victory over Argentina to earn their way in. Winners of Group A and the winners of Group B. Who will be the winner of them all? Looks like it's time to get it going. Hey, give us a follow, if you would oblige, at FIBA 3x3. We would like that very much. Give me a follow, too, if you want to. At 3x3 The Voice, Kyle Montgomery. That's my government name. All right, countdown's over. Let's get it on now. 10-minute sprint to the final is upon us. Ferreras tried to put it in Wallace's face. That rattled out. Betance, cross, step back. Wild shot fired up. Austin Butler. He'll kick it up top. Thomas thought about the 2 and said he's going to drive, steps through. To the rim he goes and scores over Bastardo. Betances, he got his cookies took. Now, Keaton Wallace with great positioning. And he's going to draw the foul. Wallace, who we saw lead Washington, D.C. to a Poitiers Challenger win, the pro level, 3x3. Up top and down hard. That was just disgusting. I told you, this dude is a high flyer. He needs flight attendants. USA have been waiting for this one all day long. Wallace puts it up, and Thomas puts it down. There's Wallace with the rejection. He's going to save it down to Austin Butler. Butler going to the spin move. He's denied at the rim. Wallace will get it back. Behind the back flip to Butler, but it goes off his fingertips. 2-zip USA out of the gates. Khalid Thomas is back. Ferreras will let it go. And Austin Butler is able to draw the foul. Rodriguez. Couple of fouls on DR. No points as of yet. Bryce Butler to Khalid Thomas. You don't want to leave your feet. Meantime, he leaves the D. Here's Rodriguez, lost his footing. Thomas is going to save it. Bryce Butler, who caught a body last game too. I think all four of these American dudes can yam on you. We know very well what Thomas can do, and Keaton Wallace is it's been a dunk fiesta for him. It started yesterday. He had one dunk where it didn't seem like he was going to stop going up. Butler splashes at the free throw line. 4-zip. Estados Unidos. Betances got the step. Foul called on Thomas. He looks at Betances and says, come on, man. Don't disrespect me by trying to drive on me. Betances. Free throw line has not been his friend today. That's a foul on Betances. Probably a little bit of frustration setting in. You got to be careful. Got to protect your mental in 3x3. Have a short memory, good or bad, because the next play is coming. Bryce Butler tried to knuckleball that one in. That looked like a pitcher's pitch. And that one kicked off of Rodriguez's toe. Ferreras is going to come in. He could be a big difference here for Dominican Republic. This dude is a tough person to check. Wallace will drive and kick. Butler. That was deeper than spoken word. 6-0. Just like that, Rodriguez. He's on the drive, and he finally gets Dominican Republic on the board. Good body control for him. Wallace will step out and get a breather. USA will play on with the Butler Bros and Thomas. Austin gets it over to Bryce. Bryce elevates. He's fouled. Fifth foul on Dominican Republic. They got one more to give. Bryce B. Up to the line. Again, a Division II standout. Misses the layup. But Austin and Bryce, they've had a lot of shirt-ripping driveway battles coming up together, the brothers. And they are playing on the same team. Butler, though, can't land either one of the free throws that he got. So 6-1 it will stay. And then Thomas is called. He got caught reaching in the cookie jar. He said, who, me? She said, yes, you. Look, he's saying couldn't be. She like, then who? All right. I'm going to nursery rhymes now. I need to stop this. All right, back to the serious business. 5-point lead. Austin Butler was not in the mood for company. Thomas will pull the trigger. Butler. He and Ferreras having some words. Butler was whistled for the foul, pushed off. Ferreras and Butler still having a staring contest on the bench. This is interesting. All right, focus your eyes on the floor. That's where the action is going down. It's a little bit of action happening on both benches, too. Don't expect this American team to show any fear, even though they are in what they consider to be enemy territory. Betances, he steps back and shoots it short. He's tried everything to try to right his free throw woes. Austin to Bryce to Wallace. Quick draw McGraw. He missed it that time. Rodriguez, this dude is shifty too. Rodriguez got to get a shot up. The court comes apart. So that is outstanding lockdown defense. So Austin Butler's trying to get in the heads of the Dominican Republic team. And he's being warned. They're saying enough. Come on. It's street ball. Let him talk a little bit. All right, getting the court back in order. Almost 3 minutes in. USA feeling good with a 5-point advantage. Dominican Republic with no fouls to give. USA with just 1. So we get back to it. Khalid Thomas defending. Betances couldn't hit that one. Ball back over to the red, white, and blue. Offensive foul called on Bryce Butler. He violated Betances. So that's foul number 6 on USA. Next defensive foul. We'll see free throws, but before we see anything else, we will see a break in the action. We're under 7 minutes. Media time, out time. Ferreras with Rodriguez rocking his hand. Swung over. Betances forced it up late in the shot clock. Now he's got to try to do something with Austin Butler. Swung over to Wallace. Down low to Thomas. Thomas out to Wallace. He's all alone. High rebound for Betances. Ferreras took it to the chest of Austin Butler. He's going to get that one to count, plus the foul. Well, Butler like, okay. He's ready to go. Ferreras is a strong player. We've seen it all day long. This dude can finish through contact. He doesn't shy away. An aggressive player. As that free throw trickles in, gets DR within 3. 6:30 to play. And our final action of the day. United States women just topped Argentina. Now the USA men trying to join them. Here's Butler. Austin going to the spin move. What a finish. That was a fillet. Oh. Strong play on the interior. Butler. He's going to have to reload after the misfire. 7-5 it is right now. Bastardo to Ferreras. Ferreras and Austin Butler. These two have gotten quite friendly with each other. And Ferreras is going to throw that one away. Ball over to the USA in a 2-point contest. FIBA 3x3, U23 Nations League Americas, making his debut in a big way. Wallace, oh, he had a chance there. Wallace. That time he's fouled. Wallace shoot 2 here. Keaton Wallace. He is an ideal 3x3, potentially star in the making. His first free throw is dinero. He averages 19 points, 5.7 rebounds, and 5 assists per game for the Agua Caliente Clippers. Now he's trying to hold his own against Ferreras. And he does. Thomas almost came away with the rebound. Instead, it's Wallace. Approach with caution. That's a dangerous man. Crossover. Does his dance. Kicks it out to Bryce Butler. He pulls the trigger. He comes up Kevin Hart. Short, 9-5. Crossover. Ferreras. Oh, you know what he's going to do now. Oh, he tried to make roadkill out of Wallace. And, you know, Keaton Wallace, a smart player. He knew what was going to happen. He held his own, took the charge. Ball, USA. Nope. Not shooting free throws on an offensive foul. He wanted to get back up to the line. 4-point lead as it stands now for Estados Unidos. República Dominicana. Got a little bit of work to do, but only a 2-possession game. Khalid Thomas. He says, oh no, he's not too little. Bryce. Oh, put that back, please. He finishes the leftovers. KT, go easy. Take another look. He's a tidy fella. Watch him clean up. Khalid Thomas with a vicious putback. And now they got to fix the rim. See? Khalid Thomas is a body snatcher. Portland State, stand up. The dude is a walking highlight reel. He's got USA up 10-5. And the reason for the break in the action is not for a media timeout or anything else. It is to fix the rim. Khalid Thomas just rearranged things like this was his own room. I don't like that there. Let's move the rim over here. Silly. All right, so he's going to give our floor crew a little bit more work to do. I think it's worth it. I wouldn't mind if every bucket he scored the rest of the way was like that. Same thing for Dominican Republic, too. They can get up, too, now. All right, time to get back to it. Now that the goal is back in order. Ferreras. He takes it at the chest of Thomas. Comes away with the bucket. Thomas to Austin Butler now. Butler to Thomas. Passes up to 2. Watch your head. No. That had everybody jumping up off the bench. Yeah, he was about to do something strange again. He's going to refuel for the next time he hits the court. Now Ferreras, he's on the attack. Good shift. Gets the ball back, and he puts it in. The Dominicanos hanging in there, down 3. Bryce B, drive, kick to his bro. And the stroke was broke, but Austin says, give me that. They're going to try to put the cookie in the cup this time. Wallace over to Austin. They got to shoot it. Austin missed it. Ferreras back to Rodriguez with Bryce defending. He runs into a screen. Rodriguez launches it well off target. Here's Wallace. He gets it over to Bryce. Bryce down to the post office. You got mail right at your front door. Austin Butler's able to jump up and save that. A savvy play. – 11-7 game. Take a look at Bryce. He's on the block like the plug. Shows some good touch there. 3:50 to go. USA up by 4 points here, but both teams in the penalty. 8 fouls on Dominican Republic and 7 fouls on the United States. Any defensive foul the rest of the way. We're going to see free throws. Wallace will pass it left and move right. Backdoor cut. Oh! Dunked in Ferreira's face. Oh, what a score. Betances is able to get it to go. Thomas looking for somebody on the cut. Oh, he had him lost in the sauce. Wake up. Baseline drive, Ferreras. Oh, didn't clear it. Ferreras didn't clear it. Oh. And then arguing with our official. That is a technical foul. So they'll put Wallace on the strike, and that's automatic. Not only does that give him the free throw, it gets possession to the United States, and a 9th foul on the Dominican Republic. Foul off the ball. That's called on Betances. Uh-oh, they're arguing again. Rodriguez quickly steps in and tells his teammates to get quiet. Oh no, they get hit again. Wallace, he's good. Couple, and one more free throw. And possession for the United States. I thought they got hit again with another technical, but they avoided that. What they haven't been able to avoid is the lead swelling up like a beer belly. It's 17-8. Backdoor cut. Oh! Austin Butler mishandled it. I thought that was a fashion statement he was making with the long sock, but apparently he's got a scrape on his knee and just trying to protect himself. Betances with Wallace defending. Betances. Oh, he's fouled behind the 2-point arc. That was going to be 2 free throws anyway. But Betances, while he's played pretty well for stretches for Dominican Republic, he has really had a tough time at the free throw line. And that one he gets to go. Can he make it a clean trip to the stripe? I know it will certainly give the young fella some confidence. Second one is no good. High rebound to Thomas. Oh, Wallace mishandled it. The ball was in his lap. Comfortable lead for Estados Unidos. 8-point advantage with 3 minutes to play. Betances lost his footing. So did Rodriguez. Now he's back up and he's on the attack. Rodriguez puts it up high. Loose ball to Wallace. He'll kick it up top. Thomas. Wallace will have it now. Down to Bryce. Bryce, call for 3 in the key. So the Butler Bros with Keaton Wallace. Bastardo will check out. Ferreras is in with Rodriguez and Betances. 2.5 to play. USA closing in on what would be the men's first final win here in Santo Domingo. Only day number 2 of 6. Oh, nice feed. Ferreras has it blocked from behind. Butler doing his best LeBron impression with the chase down. Rodriguez, quick move, spin move. Look at the defense from, had Butler not left his feet a split second too soon, that would have been a picture-perfect defensive possession, but instead, he gets whistled for the foul. 9th on USA, 2 free throws upcoming for Rodriguez with 2:25 to go. Second free throw, count that up as well. AB will reset. Betances hit the deck. It's a double foul. So we won't see any free throws, but each team hit with a foul here. So each foul negates each other, so we just reset it here. Austin Butler up top. Thomas, strong finish. Rodriguez had some space. He's gonna reset. Betances made his move. Left it short. Now it's Wallace. Offensive foul call. Betances. Thomas is having some words, and he's held off too. 2 minutes to play. USA still with a comfortable lead. But, again, two free throws in possession on a defensive foul. Ferreras, he's intent on dropping that shoulder. Boom. That's like beast mode coming through. Marshawn Lynch. 12th foul on Dominican Republic. USA with 11. Can they defend without fouling? Wallace spins into trouble. He'll kick it out to Bryce. Butler, no. Austin doesn't come away with the rebound. Instead, Rodriguez with the rock in hand. Betances thought about the 2. He'll pass it up. It's swiped away from behind. Bryce swings it over to Wallace. Wallace is fouled by Betances. Oh, Wallace finally misses the free throw. He'll get another shot at it. And he cashes in on the second attempt. Possession to USA. They can end it with a two-piece. Oh, Wallace. Oh, downshifted. He's taking it to another gear. Keaton is eating. Keaton is eating. 20-11. Game point. The finish might be anticlimactic, as he could put this one away on the free throw line. Technical foul called on White. So apparently, Austin Butler got hit with that technical. So that's why we're seeing the switch at the free throw line. Ferreras, he will shoot the tech and knock it down. This one still appears to be out of reach. Wallace, oh. He'll get another chance here. He's missed 2 of his last 3. Wallace, get the director's chair. This one is a wrap. 21-12, USA over the homestanding Dominican Republic. So the women do it first and the men do it second. Back-to-back wins in the final for the women. Day 1 and day 2, here's the men's first victory in their first final appearance. Didn't make it yesterday, but they made easy work of Dominican Republic today. A 9-point win, 21-12, the official final for Keaton Wallace and Estados Unidos. It's going to be fun watching these teams do battle the rest of the way. Assuming that both of these teams continue to make it to the final. Let's look at the highlights in this one. As United States came out of the gate strong. Khalid Wallace setting the tempo. Khalid Thomas, rather. He's teed up by Keaton. And he just obliterates the rim. And Khalid Thomas to the crib. That's the first bucket there. Rodriguez getting in for the score. Butler misses, but Thomas cleans up like a Butler. Comes in and smashes that thing down. He is an imposing figure for the United States. So take a look one more time. What an addition Khalid Thomas has been. This big man, he plays above the rim. He's got great touch from long range, and Keaton Wallace is a different level player. Those are just facts, ladies and gentlemen. USA, it was their day, day 2 here in Santo Domingo. So credit to them, but also credit to the Dominican Republic for getting to the final, and also Argentina on the women's side getting to yet another final. We're going to have 4 more of these here in Santo Domingo. So a few more looks at some of the action today. Is you'll see what the USA women did, led by Kayla Wells. As they are victorious, they'll try to make it a clean sweep out here. 6 days straight here in the capital of Dominican Republic. That is an exclamation point. The United States emphatically making sure their name is known here in DR without a question. We'll get back to it tomorrow. Our 3rd day of play. We'll crown another final champion. And again, we'll find out exactly who will be going to Constanta once it's all wrapped up, 6 days of play. I'm going to wrap it up for the day. Kyle Montgomery, a.k.a. the voice of 3x3. Happy to be here. We'll see you tomorrow, 2 p.m. for the 3rd stop here in Santo Domingo. Until then, adios. Buenas noches.